Kitty goes in. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. San Antonio leading by 22. Jones kicks to MP. Pass to Sohan. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night. It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Thunder with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
The 3 from MP. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. 11 feet away. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. MP is out there with Jones, and it's Johnson in at the small forward. On the wing, Johnson, defended by Dort. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Can't allow Johnson to get that deep. Once he's there, he's going to be able to score.
Holmgren finds Dort. Back to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Unable to get that one. MP outside. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. MP's got 42 in the game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
That one good for 2.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
San Antonio calls timeout, and a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
The way we keep a lead.
Substitution changing it up here.
At the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring break down for the Spurs.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Chet Holmgren out there with Wiggins. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the three. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, and here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 45 points.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Passes it to Mamu Kelishvili. Back to MP. And again for 3.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
That's the end of the game.
And that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our